Hi, how you doing? How you all doing? Here in Ontario, Canada, the sky is white, but it is bright. The sun's up there shining through the white sky, right? I'll show you. See it? It's white out there. Do you see any blue? I don't see any blue at all. It's like 1 + 1 out. So below freezing. Everything's melting, turning to slush. I was watching. I seen a couple of videos on YouTube in the United States and Germany, whatever. Mr. MBB would put them on, eh? And it showed that my hair is doing something weird. It showed like a spiderweb cobby effect after the snow has melted. Haven't seen it here, but that's per usual. Usually, the stuff they see in the United States, we don't see here for some reason, unless it's all just AI, right? Everything that I've been a lot of things I've been paying attention to. Like I said, the old pictures, the old books, and everything. Not so much books, but pictures from books of Tartaria and all that. Because of the way the pictures are drawn, the landscape, it's AI that's done it. The colors are the same colors and all the maps and different things like that. So AI's been around for a very long time. Very long time. Um, Longer than anybody realizes, right? Back to the beginning when how do you say that word? The spaceships in East India. Vietnamese were active, right? They were using an AI robot back at that time to fight a war. I remember reading a story about it. So, yeah, it's been around a very long time. I slept good last night. Dreamt all night long. Just weird dreams. Nothing shocking or anything like that. Just strange dreams, right? Dealing with different people. Stuff like that. I didn't make a video yesterday. My body was icky, right? I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't resonating with anything. And usually when that happens, it's because I'm getting downloaded. I'm changing, right? I had lots of icky sensations all throughout the day. But they've eased up. It's not as intense today. But we also have just gone through what was it called? The Ring of Fire eclipse, right? They didn't see it here in North America, but they seen it, I suppose, down or up that way, right? Because the maps have been flipped. Up is down and down is up. North is south and south is north. Stuff like that. So, yeah. And I didn't go 4D dream walking, so that's good too, right? But I did dream all night. I laid down for about an hour yesterday afternoon. I got so exhausted. And when I closed my eyes, I was laying there listening to a podcast. I just started seeing all kinds of different faces and uh, diagrams, all kinds of different stuff, right? I'm not sure what that was about, but that's been happening to me my whole life. The Schuman was 16 yesterday. I don't know what it is today. It was the same as it was posted last time, remember? Because Sunday they did not post the Schuman, but Saturday it was 16, and yesterday it was 16. So I wonder what it'll be today, right? My ears aren't ringing that loud either. They're light, it's not as heavy. And the bell has gone out of my head. Weird, right? My son was talking to me on the rise. A couple of things, apps on his TV weren't working, so he started talking. Reminded me just how 3D he is, right? And I was like, wow, they've really indoctrinated him into the left, let me tell you. But because he has part of me he gets what I be saying too sometimes. Plant seeds, right? I heard somebody say that because all the people that got the jab from the vid, right, are now there's a patent on them and the corporation owns them. right? I wonder what that implies. Maybe that's why he tightened up his bootstraps and is doing the 3D life, you know? Online college, working, working on himself, going to the doctor, all this stuff, right? Stuck in the narrative and the indoctrination. I know a lot of the vaxxed are like that, except for the drug addicts. And even they are. Because in the summertime, I talked to a young man and said, "Did you get the jab?" And he's like he was a drug addict. I watched him get arrested all summer long. You know what I mean? And he said, "Yeah, I had to because of an apprenticeship or whatever. Plus, I wanted to save my life." And I was like, "Oh, I see." I said, "So why are you doing drugs? You're trying to kill yourself." And he was just shocked and walked away, right? But weird. Just weird. I don't know what to talk about. The eclipse isn't what people think either. It's either a ship or something that covers up the sun, whatever that is, and the moon, what the ship, you know what I mean, that flies in front of it. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I was thinking about the Smithsonian Institute yesterday and how they've taken and stolen all the artifacts and everything anybody's found since they arrived in the States, right? From around the realm, and then they hide them, right? They only bring out what's acceptable to the narrative to put their museum so people can see, but everything else is, well, imagine there's tunnels and underneath there like crazy, packed away. What if that's part of our trust, right? Like everything. People don't realize, like in the old books, we had places here in in America that were made of gems. It just astonished the invaders when they came. Like a building made of pearls inside. You walked in and that's all there is pearls. The walls are made of pearls. They're giants, right? It's just beautiful. Precious gems. Because we had so much. It was heaven on earth. It was a fantasy land, right? They took all that. Everything they took has to be returned to the peoples whose family that belonged to. There was many. Down in southern Ontario, along the Lake Ontario, down by past Hamilton. I can never remember the name of the area. There's many, many ruins of castles, right? Imagine that was the British came in and bombed them all during the First World War, you know, to take out the infrastructure, to your memory, so your DNA memory wouldn't see it and know who you really are, right? So yeah, I've always told everybody, my children, if you find anything, do not tell anybody about it. You know, keep it. Don't tell anybody, or they'll come and take it from you. Right? Hold on to it for as long as you can. It's just the way I look at it. If you find something, it's yours. It's a weird feeling today. I'm feeling a little bit hyper. Right? I don't know what to do with myself. I'll put a sirloin tip roast in the slow cooker so I don't have to concern myself with cooking too much other than making potatoes later in the day, right? Thinking about maybe going to the store, but I really don't feel like going out right now in that weather. The way the sky is, it's just too bright for me. Fibromyalgia affects so many things in the body, over 2,000 symptoms, right? bright lights, loud sounds, or just a few of them. Well, part of Ascension symptoms is everything that goes on with your body, like your eyes watering. That's an Ascension symptom. Sinuses, Ascension symptoms. Everything. Headaches, right? We're expanding. We've expanded our consciousness. Our mind, our brain has grown, but our body hasn't yet. It's catching up, right? It's got to stabilize first. Hence the Ascension symptoms. Takes the body a little bit longer. Our brain gets it first, processes it, and then moves it into the body. So yeah, I noticed too, trying to find stuff on YouTube to watch, and the YouTubers I watch, they're also gloomy today, right? One guy's on there pretty much begging for money from his subscribers and his viewers, complaining how he's got 44,000 subscribers and only so many people donate and stuff like this, and how hard it is doing what he does, and and I'd just be like, wow, that's really enlightened. And another one complaining that one of his subscribers canceled him because he's not talking about the Epstein files, right? And he says, well, I've been talking about them for years. Why do I have to talk about them now? You should know this stuff, right? And he got down on it, right? Wow, really enlightened. Some negative energies moving through these people, right? But it is the astrology that we're going through, I believe. Shedding the year of the snake, getting out of the snake skin, laying there with brand new skin, right? You can't move for a little while because you're so tender. You just went through a major transformation, you know? So it takes a little bit for you to toughen up a little bit so you can wiggle your way away into the fire horse year, which is fast and explosive. Not in a negative way. Only those that think it will be, that's what it'll be, right? You attract what you think. The gloom and doom or the glory and light, right? No doom and gloom. Not for me. I don't see it. I see the other stuff. And I don't want to talk about Epstein's files because if you want to know about it, watch it. Look it up yourself. I ain't doing your work for you. You know? Besides, they're all actors. I don't care. I don't care. They're already gone. They've already been get mode or taken off the planet. It's just clones and old footage and all this shit that people are watching. Right? I feel good things coming. I really do. Ever since I got my miracle, my truck started. I felt it. It's like something real good is coming. I can feel it in my body. Regardless of what happens. The trivial things, the mundane things, you know? Can you feel it? I can feel it. All right. I don't really think there's much else I want to talk about. I seen a bird yesterday. I think I seen one fly past my tree just a few minutes ago too, but I don't know what it was. The one yesterday was a raven. All right. So I guess they've been hunkered down during this nuclear cold snap, winter cold snap. But now they're coming back out too. We shall see, right? But the felines here have been acting normal. They haven't been acting strange at all, except for Yapu, the big one. At night, after dinner, she does this zooming. That's not usual her, right? Because she's a bit overweight. But yeah, she's been zooming for about the last 2 weeks, back and forth in the hall, just really fast, right? You know what I mean? To his kids and stuff like that. Cool shit, right? And that's the only difference I've seen in them. Their stomachs and everything seem to be working fine. They're not throwing up or, right? So they're handling the Ascension symptoms better than they were in the summer. Because everything goes through it. Everything. That's nature. We are nature. They're nature. Nature's nature, right? So, yeah. All right. I hope you all have a real good day. Every day, I am stronger. Every day, I am more in alignment. And every day, I have more gratitude. I love you all's consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye. Bye.